Bam! Welcome to another one. Haha, you like that, huh? All right, so project update number 7, I believe. As you guys saw in the last video, I found rust on the damn floorboards, which sucks because I hate patching floorboards. And if you look under the car, if you see the line where it was patched, I really don't like that. And I don't want to take the time to patch it up to make it seamless because it's the damn floor and I want to drive this thing already. And the more I dig into it, the more crap I have to fix. So last week I started like really focusing on just 69 Camaro. I did a couple jobs here and there because I got to pay bills and rent. But I started focusing on the bodywork. So this side is about, I just got to finish sanding the bottom right there and it's ready for primer. I got to go through the whole back because it's got some scratches from like when I sanded it. So I just got to go through that. I got to weld the filler panel to the bottom because apparently I didn't do a good job the first time around. And then this side is straight as an arrow. The only thing I did notice is that right here where I cut the drip rail off, it's pretty straight, but it looks like a damn rat chewed on it. So I just realized that if you're sitting in the car and you look up this way for some damn reason, if you're, I don't know, just staring at my bodywork and you see that right there, it's a no-go. So for me, it's like I'm trying to do something I would do for a client, and that's something I would not let out of my shop. So I don't have a shop, but you guys get the point. At least not yet. I got some good news, but I won't reveal it until it happens. Anyway, so I gotta fix that stuff. I gotta clean the surface rust along the edge, prime everything. I did start messing with this. I put a piece of wood there just so I could see how I'm gonna attach the dashboard. And I think I'm just gonna look for a shop that can bend metal to the shape that I want on top, and I'll just weld it along the top and then put foam and then basically upholster it and make it permanent. That way, just the bottom of the dash is removable in one piece, so I could service it. So most of those most of the wiring that's gonna go into the gauges, the stereo, I want to make this very minimal to where it's one stereo, the amplifier and all the wiring for the speakers is gonna be in the trunk, so you don't have to mess with any wiring coming out of here to the doors. So if I ever do have to replace that dash, it'll be 1 or 2 bulkhead connectors that you unplug, and then the whole damn dash comes out. So that's a plan. Another issue that I'm having is that obviously I have to cover that precision hole that was probably like plasma cutted with like their feet or something, because I don't know exactly where the TR2950 plus tax, whatever that transmission, what is it, hold on, I'll remember. It's a 2010 Camaro transmission, TR6060, that's what it is. So I don't know where the shifter is gonna land. I'm guessing it's gonna land over here, and it's in Alabama, so I don't have it, so I could measure where the engine's gonna sit and then where I have to cut the hole. I can cut the hole at the end, but I do have to cover this up. And then I actually like that the trans tunnel is squared, so hopefully I don't have to modify the trans tunnel with that transmission, because I like the squareness of it, so I could do like a center console that matches this curve, or I mean this plane right here, this flat area, plateau, whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself there. But man, there's a lot of stuff I want to do, and I want to start like doing the fun stuff and having fun. Here, let me try not to trip over these things. It's just an alternator. Don't mind that. But yeah, another thing that I saw is that I had no mounting points for the fenders, and I just realized that is a mounting point. But since they're custom fenders, I think they cut the bracket that would normally go onto there on both sides. So either I'm gonna have to do like an L bracket that bolts on, or I'll just leave it as is. And these fenders are one piece, so they're all welded together. So I kind of don't have to worry about it like flapping around like the original would, because usually the original ones go mounted right there. But anyways, we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, I messed up because, like I said, I don't want this car to be a show quality car. I started doing the bodywork, and it's so freaking straight and close to perfect that I started thinking, okay, I'm gonna paint this cobalt blue. No, I'm gonna paint this midnight blue or some mica blue that Lexus has on their new Lexuses. Just a bunch of cool colors that I've seen like cars driving around. I wanted to do that with pearls and all that. I've never liked pearls, and for some damn reason, this car needs pearls. And then right now I'm talking my way out of it because I want this car to be a driver. So I want this car, I don't know if I already mentioned it right now in this video, but I want this car to, even if somebody hits it with a shopping cart at a store, I don't want to cry about it. So if I do a beautiful paint job and I have to park it outside of Walmart, I don't want to come back out and see a freaking shopping cart rammed into it and then feel bad. For some reason, nice shiny paint jobs attract that. If you have a shitty car, I bet you if this car is patinaed, the shopping carts, instead of going there, it'll go around the car and hit the one next to it just because it's shiny. I don't know why it is. It's like some type of law in the physics in the universe, but trust me, I graduated from the school of life. But yeah, so right now I'm going to go to the gym, you know, because you got to get jacked so you could be able to work on cars. And then after I come back from the gym, I am going to finish this side of the bodywork. I'm not going to touch anything else until I finish this quarter panel. And trust me, you'll see. I'm going to stick to it till it's 100% ready for primer. And then if I finish that, I'll focus on something else. But as of now, I'm not going to say what I'm going to focus on because then I won't do it. And oh my God. Excuse my French, children, cover your ears. But fucking cat. It's a fucking cat. Look at that. Look at that. Motherfucker squirted up there. I don't know if he was sitting here and just like peed that way, but now I'm forced to order leather upholstery for this thing. Hope my wife's not listening. But yeah, now I'm rambling. I'll be back. I'm back. It's actually 2 a.m. So the other side is basically done. Where's my finger? That quarter panel on the passenger side is done. I finished the bottom. I found 2 or 3 little issues that I had. So Bondo's drying right now. It's like 42 degrees here, so it's drying very slowly. So now I jumped on this side. I have this door jamb done up to here. So all this was sanded down with 320. It's basically ready to get primed again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime it again and then sand it or wet sand it with 600 and then paint it. So that's done. This side panel is done. This whole quarter on this area, all the way back there, except for the bottom because I put more Bondo right there, is done. The very, very bottom of this side of this rocker panel is also painted. You can't really see it, but it's on the bottom. Throw you on the floor. I never cleaned it up, so I did the face, which is this, but I never cleaned the bottom part out. And I did clean that side. I actually just cleaned it down to bare metal. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. Fix whatever I have to fix down there. Prime the whole car except for the drop-down panels right here. So I'm actually thinking about just replacing the whole panel. Might as well, I'm here. Replace them because what I was originally going to do is just patch them and make like an extra drop-down panel. It just feels like it's a lazy way to do it. And it's going to be hard to give the sheet metal that shape. I don't have any fancy tools or like English wheels or all that crap to make it look like it fits. On a good note, I do have a welder now. I just need to go buy some welding gas tomorrow and a regulator. But other than that, we're still going. So I'm going to keep sanding right now. I'm actually going to go all the way in this area just to double check that I don't have any more waves. And I'm going to hit it all with 320 so I could prime it tomorrow. I actually have a party tomorrow, so I'm not going to be home most of the day. But I do want to work on it during the morning. So we're probably going to leave like around 3. It's coming together. Coming together very slowly, but it's coming together. I'm actually going to start planning. I'm going to draw out a diagram for all the wiring that's currently in the car, which is the original stuff. And then I'm going to make another drawing of all the technology crap that I'm going to put on the dash. And then find a way to tie everything in. So when you mess with like turning on the lights and all that crap, I want everything to light up or dim down or whatever it has to do. So that's going to be, believe it or not, I enjoy that. But it's very time consuming. And when you're dealing with this crap, and on top of it, you have to deal with that. It's no fun, but let me keep working. All right, guys, so I did a little screw up that's going to set me back probably a couple days. So I started sanding the bottom body line on the door, which is the one that meets this fender right here. And I realized that this fender is round and this bottom body line has a little line on it, like a square. Like you can feel the body line, and on that one it's just, you can feel the body line, but it's round, if that makes any sense. I started rounding this one out, and I realized that I can't get it as round as that one because that one has a lot of body filler on that area. So what I'm gonna have to do is put the car back together, build the line up back to how it was, and then continue it on the fender. Got the car out because tomorrow's trash day, so I just decided to clean up a little bit and get most of the stuff out. Two good pieces of news, I guess. Got a new welding machine in, so I just need the welding gas and the regulator to get that thing going. And this is the HVAC unit box thingy that goes inside under the dash. So from a random car, I'll tell you guys what car it is once I figure out if I can make it work or not. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. But yeah, I'm gonna push this thing back in here, start building the front end, probably start making that body line, and then it's pretty much ready for primer. All right, guys, Camaro's out of the garage. I actually wanted to tackle this door, so I went ahead and tackled the bottom part. Got myself in a little bit of trouble. I'll explain in a second. But as of the door, I went ahead and sanded most of it to bare metal. The whole bottom, I did go straight to bare metal. This side, I just went down to bare metal wherever it came through, I guess. But it wasn't too bad. It was just the original paint. Let me sneeze real quick. Hold on. Jesus Christ. All right. Excuse me. Anyway, I went ahead and took the hinges off. I didn't want to take them off, so now I'm going to take them to my dad and have him rebuild them because I don't like dealing with that type of crap. But yeah, I took them off. I didn't want to because I didn't want to have to align it and everything, but whatever. I'll deal with it when I deal with it. I patched here, or I patched this area right here a couple years ago, like probably 2 years ago, and I never really finished it, so I just went ahead and put that direct to metal primer on it. Let's turn it around. I'm not sure if it's direct to metal, so whatever. It says metal on there. Here, I'll show you. For metal, okay? All right, so this spot right here, this part right here, I never welded it. I never did the patch because this, what you can see in there, is a part of the rail right here that goes up and down. So I have to get it out of the way, patch it up, and then put it back on. So I don't want to deal with that, so I'll deal with that tomorrow. Again, this is going to be sanded down and then primed again. And then this side is pretty much done. I might just go ahead and sand it with 600, get it ready for paint. I decided I'm going to paint the car taken apart like this. Hopefully it matches the paint that I am set on. Not 100% there, but long story short, since I was younger, I always wanted a car, or name a car shit stain. I'm not one to name cars, but this one just, I don't know why, since I got my Mustang, I was like, oh, I need to name this shit stain. But the color that I like for this car reminds me of a shit stain. Not that I had one, or anything, but it's just fitting. So anyways, tomorrow I'm going to finish the bodywork right there. I'm going to have to modify that area too because of that body line. That one's kind of sharp and that is round, so I have to sharpen it. I'll explain to you tomorrow. So anyways, that was a cat. The top of the trunk is ready. I got a sand with the bottom of the trunk with the 600 grit. That one's ready to spray. The spoiler's ready to spray. Tomorrow I'm going to tackle the front grill, or the grill. This one I'm avoiding because it has surface rust and I have to clean it up real good. This one I'll go ahead and sand it tomorrow. And I'm going to start making a pile on that side of everything that's ready to spray because I think I might tackle the whole front end, doors, spoiler, trunk first, and then throw that outside in the sun so it could bake a little bit since, it's very hot here. It's about 60-something degrees during the day. And then I'll do the body and then throw it all together. But anyways, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. See you guys tomorrow. Welcome to another one. So today I'm a little slow. I'm sick. Of course, when I start recording, that happens. Waiting for some primer for the door and the body of the car. The trunk is ready for paint. That front filler panel is ready for paint. That spoiler is ready for paint. This fender is ready for paint. The surrounds area of this thing is ready for paint. This door is ready for paint. This one still needs primer and wet sanding it. This fender is almost ready for paint. I just need to sand this down to bare metal and do that body line like I did right there, because I'm sharpening these body lines. Usually they're kind of round, so I sharpened them. So now I almost painted it like this, but I realized that I need to continue it. I more than likely will have to build the car back up again just to make sure those lines are straight, and then take it apart again. Prime, wet sand, paint. Should be ready. I don't want to jinx it, but it should be painted within like 2 weeks. Once I paint it, I'm going to throw all the parts outside, let them dry for a couple days while I get the drivetrain in there. Now the transmission's still in Alabama, so what I'm going to have to end up doing is just dropping the engine. Again, I don't know what route I'm going to take with this thing, so I don't know if I'm going to do a turbo 6.0 with a 6-speed, or if I'm just going to do a 6.8 with a 5-speed and just a big cam. I don't know if I'm going to go show or go, basically. I don't know if I want to make it sound like it's going to be a fast car or make it a fast car. But as of now, I really want to turbo this thing, but we'll see. I still need to do the floor pans, fix this filler panel here, fix this booger welds right there. Yeah, I still got a lot of work. I still need to install mini tubs, swap the rear axle, narrow it for the front wheels. The front wheel is a lip. I don't know if I showed it in the other videos, but somewhere around here. Oh, never mind, it's way over there. But the lip is gonna be about 8 inches. What else? Start fitting up the glass, clean it up, tint it. Figure out what I'm gonna do with taillights. If I'm gonna go the Rally Sport route, or just leave the stock ones and tint them. And I really don't know what I'm going to do paint-wise yet. I haven't bought the paint. I have the black paint that I bought for the fastback, so I'm kind of tempted to just paint it black. It's a pearl black. But at the same time, I really want to go red with like patina, like do black all over the place. But then again, if I already got the car to this point, you might as well give it a good paint job. You know, it's one of those things where it's going to avalanche, or it's going to have the snowball effect. But anyway, we'll see. Again, I also got to take these back off, take them apart, take the tires off, either get them powder coated or paint them, because that's not going to be the color I end up with. I'm just holding back on that till I paint the car, because I don't know what route I'm going to take. For example, if I paint the car black, I want them kind of like a polished center with a black lip. If I paint the car green, I probably want the same thing, just the polish, I want it to be like a dark polish style. But I don't know, my brain can't comprehend that. I'm also gonna have to start working on the interior. But yeah, we'll see. All right, so we're back. A couple weeks, or actually about a week later, I was having some issues with some body lines. Okay, first of all, I ran out of those stands, so I had to improvise this dryer. We bought a new washer and dryer, so this dryer, I mean, it still works. I'm probably gonna get paint all over it, which sucks, but whatever. I was giving it away or throwing it away. Whoever wants it can deal with the paint. That works out. The thing is that since these fenders are one piece, I can't. This is so sketchy. Look at that piece of wood. Okay, I need to stop doing that. But anyways, that's just the only way I could see to do it. I don't know. My brain isn't braining today, but I still got the 2 doors, the spoiler. I gotta tape up the grill. I think I'm gonna do that core support. I'm actually gonna paint that core support outside. I don't care. That stand is gonna come in here for probably the grill and the wing, and then the door. I'm gonna take all this crap out. I just threw it on there because I didn't want it on the floor. I'm gonna do a makeshift stand for both doors. It's about 2 o'clock right now. I can, if I really wanted to, I can paint all these parts, but I want to take it easy, brother. And oh crap, I still need those 2 parts too. So I gotta figure it out. So I'll be back.